global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. For some families who have judges and justices, most of them today went home excited due to the elevation given to their judges. So we have seen cases where people were moved from the High Court to the appeal court. Reasonable number of them were moved. And also we saw other cases where some of the judges were not promoted. And one of the most renowned judge that wasn't promoted or wasn't elevated was actually the judge in charge of Nnamdi Kanu's case, talking about Inyang Ekwo. We're going to look at the reason that the Nigerian Judicial Council gave for not promoting him or not elevating him, and what else happened to him. We're going to also look at the list of people that were elevated. Wife of some Wike is a part of them. So all of that we are bringing you in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, the National Judicial Council (NJC) has stopped the promotion of 2 justices and reprimanded one other over abuse of office and misconduct. This was disclosed in a statement on Thursday, May 16, 2024, issued by the Council's Director of Information, Soji Oye. Oye said 3 judges involved are Justice Inyang Ekwo of the Federal High Court, Justice J.B. Brikin Okolosi of the Delta State High Court, and Justice Amina Shehu of the Yobe State High Court. He said the council resolved to issue warning letters to the 3 judges after they were found guilty of different degrees of misconduct during the 105 plenary meeting of the council held between May 15 and 16, 2024. Under the chairmanship of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwola, Oye stated that Ekwo and Brikin Okolosi were barred from elevation to a higher bench for 2 years and 3 years respectively. He said Ekwo is one for abuse of discretional power of a judge by wrongly granting an ex parte order in suit number FHC/ABJ/C/626/2023 Juliet Ebere Nwadi Baka and 2 orders versus Separate Energy PLC and 12 orders. The statement read, it said the Honorable Judge is also barred from being elevated to a higher bench for 2 years. Honorable Justice J.B. Brickings Okolosi of Delta State High Court is also issued a warning for failure to deliver judgment within the stipulated period in Joseph Arena Okafor vs. Skybank, suit number A/94/2010, after parties had filed and adopted their final written addresses. Justice Brickins Okolosi will also not be elevated to a higher bench for a period of 3 years. Oye said for Shehu, the council cautioned him for issuing right of possession conferring title on the defendant in suit number YBA/HC/NNR/1CV/2020 when there was no subsisting judgment of any court to enable his lordship to issue the right. The NJC also recommended 2 reports written against judges of the Federal and State High Court for further investigation. According to him, he says counsel at the meeting considered 2 reports of its 2 preliminary complaint assessment committee that filtered 35 petitions written against judges of the Federal and State High Court and decided to empanel 8 committees to further investigate the petitions that were found meritorious by the committee. Furthermore, the council dismissed petition against several judges for lack of merit, evidence of misconduct, sub judice, or that they were matters that could be appealed. The dismissed petitions were against Justice A.M. Liman, A.A. Okeke, D.C. Osiago, Federal High Court Justices S.B. Balgore and Bello Kawo, High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, amongst others. This is quite interesting. And to also add to this, the wife of Nyesom Wike had also been elevated. Now, 86 judges were recommended, or judicial officers were recommended for appointment to the Court of Appeal, High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Sharia Court of Appeal, and Customary Court of Appeal of States in Nigeria. 22 High Court judges are to be moved to the Court of Appeal, and the people that are going to be moved, that's the 22 High Court judges that are going to be moved, include, first in the list I'm going to consider is the wife of Nyesom Wike, that's Ebere, so say Nyesom Wike. The second person here was Nnamdi Dimba, Nwonye Victoria Tochukwu, Nwabun Keonye, Onwosi Okorowo Donatus, Ngozi Ka, Nwazurinye, Ntong Festus Ntong, Nehizima Ide Mudia Folabi. We also have Nati Babajide Lawa Okapo, Ekinyemi Abiodun Azim, Onyewumi Onyejuju Oyebola, and Olakayode Adegbola Adeniyi. We also had other persons listed, and they include Abdulaziz M. Anka, we had Zainab Bagye, Abubakar Muhammad Sani, we had Fadawu Umaru Abdul Dogo, we had Abdullahi Muhammad. We also have Asma Akombi Yusuf, we had Polycarp Kwaha Tena, Liojo Enenche, with others. Interestingly, also, the council say they have received notification of retirement of 3 judicial officers, including that of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Riwola, and notification of death of 3 judges of the Federal and State High Court. This is really interesting, I must say. There had been multiple reactions as it has to do with the warning given to Inyang Ekwo, who they said the warning was awarded as a result of abuse of discretionary power by wrongly granting an ex parte order in a particular suit. But then, interestingly, I think the family that is most excited would be Nyesom Wike's family, because there had been a lot of protests from several civil society organizations and individuals, but yet she was given promotion. Not just her, the daughter-in-law of even the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CGN Ariwola Oluwakemi Victoria. She was nominated for appointment as a judge of the High Court, Federal Capital Territory, at the meeting presided over by her father-in-law, Justice Olukayode Ariwola. I would have loved to consider some of the reactions of Nigerians as it has to do with Inyang Ekwo. Some are saying that it's because of the kind of judgment she had passed on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why she has not been promoted. But however, the court had clearly stated, the NJC, that's the National Judicial Council, have clearly stated the reason why she was not promoted. We'd like to